about his child being taught about the occult and got Simon fired. He had moved to Myrtle Beach for a fresh beginning and started his shop, Grand Strand Ghost Tours. Vic's initial skepticism hadn't been surprising, since he was a homicide detective. It had taken a while for him to accept that Simon's abilities were real. They had met trying to hunt down a supernatural serial killer and fallen in love amid the danger. Now they often worked cases together if there was a paranormal angle. "Good for Pete, and kudos to you for listening," Vic said, as Simon rested his head on Vic's shoulder. "What was so hard about the seance?" Simon rolled his shoulders to stretch and twisted his neck from side to side. Vic went back to massaging, and Simon's eyes fluttered shut as he sighed in contentment. "A woman wanted me to see if I could contact her daughter's spirit. The girl drowned 50 years ago when they were on vacation here, and it took the mother this long to get up the nerve to come to a medium. We're in the Bible Belt. People have prejudices against folks with extra abilities," Vic acknowledged. "I can see it taking a while for someone to work through that. What happened?" Simon reached for his now cold cup of coffee and downed the rest of it. Sad stories went with talking to ghosts. Regrets, unfinished business, and last messages were part of the service he provided by giving grieving loved ones closure and sending restless spirits on their way. Even though Simon accepted that truth, it never got easier. And it shouldn't. If I don't feel the connection, it won't work. "There used to be a big 1930s hotel called Ocean Paradise up the beach a bit," Simon told him. "Back in the day, it was really luxurious. My client, her husband, and daughter came for a vacation back in 1970, and the daughter got caught in a riptide and drowned. The mother has felt guilty all these years because she couldn't swim well enough to rescue the girl, and then she felt guilty for not reaching out to her ghost," Simon told him. "Could you help?" Vic's hand splayed across Simon's shoulders and rubbed comfortingly up and down his spine. Simon took off his glasses and pulled his long hair into a bun to get it out of Vic's way. "The girl was just waiting to say goodbye," Simon replied. "She moved on, and the mother realized the daughter didn't blame her. It's as much of a win as I get since I can't bring people back." "Probably a good thing," Vic hurried to assure him. "We've seen the movies where people come back from the dead. It never goes well." "I know when I schedule one of those sessions that it's always going to leave me feeling pensive," Simon admitted. "And then I'm always surprised when it tires me out and kills my mood." Simon viewed his mediumship as a helping profession, like a therapist or counselor. While he did his best to maintain professional distance, the intimacy of channeling a spirit meant he shared feelings and thoughts with the ghost. That, plus the energy required to use his talent, left him tired and emotionally drained. "How about if I pick up takeout and you rest until I get back?" Vic suggested. "Then we can tackle the wedding plans together." Simon smiled and pulled Vic in for another kiss. "You're the best fiancé ever." Vic's affection glimmered in his dark eyes. His short black hair and olive skin clearly showed his Italian heritage, compared to Simon's shoulder-length, chestnut hair and hazel eyes. Vic stood a couple of inches taller than Simon, with a muscular build, while Simon was lean and slender. They figured out what to order from their favorite Chinese restaurant, and Vic put on his shoes. He paused. "That hotel you mentioned, I've never heard of it." "Ocean Paradise went bankrupt and was torn down in the mid-'70s, Simon replied. "I was curious too, so I did a little research. There's another big hotel built on the site now, up the coast from where we are, but below North Myrtle. It's a shame. The old hotel really did look fabulous in the photos." Vic grabbed his jacket. "You can show me pictures when I get back. Go rest," he ordered with mock sternness, and headed to get dinner. Simon knew that protectiveness was Vic's favorite way of showing affection, next to sex. They both did a good job of looking out for each other. Simon had taken a bullet for Vic on their first case, and Vic had returned the favor on another investigation. Fortunately, most of the time, showing the depth of their feelings didn't require bloodshed. He went into the living room and curled up on the couch, pulling a throw over himself. The blue bungalow was only